morning, everyone. You guys are probably wondering, where the hell are you, Caro? You've been on a business trip for 10 days and you haven't posted a single video. Well, I mean, I've posted a video not too long ago, I think. But anyway, now's the time to reveal where the heck I am. So I'm currently in Hong Kong. As you guys may see, I am recording the audio with my phone because that way you guys get better audio than recording off like an iPad or something. By the way, I also managed to buy a new iPad, which I'm recording this entire video on. I think it actually has center stage. I don't know how it works, but yeah, whatever. Either way, you can see that my hotel room is fabulous. Business expense, so yeah, I don't need to pay for it, so not my problem. But as you can see, I have the very beautiful harbor view. I'm actually located in Tsim Sha Tsui, so that's pretty much right next to the Star Ferry. Very, very beautiful, very iconic. For those who didn't know, I did live in Hong Kong for like 13 years. I wasn't born here, but I basically grew up and my entire childhood was in Hong Kong. So it was very, very nostalgic to take the Star Ferry again. But of course, you guys are curious on why on earth are you even in Hong Kong? What is this business trip? Okay, there's multiple reasons why I'm in Hong Kong. First of all, we finally have our lockdown lifted. So, you know, I can travel now without having to quarantine at all. So there were a lot of things I needed to do in Hong Kong. The first thing that I needed to do was my passport. My passport or my ID card needed to be renewed, or else yeah, something bad happens. I don't know what happens, but either way, I was just like, you know what, let's just get it out of the way, you know, sort that out. Second of all is I actually, as a Hong Kong citizen, I have 10,000 Hong Kong dollars to spend. And so I wanted to come to Hong Kong to spend it, because the way that this worked was you didn't actually get cold hard cash into your bank account. It was like a consumption voucher, which you could use at specific outlets. And so, yeah, I needed to use it before April, because after April, all of those vouchers expire. And so I was like, well, I might as well come to Hong Kong and spend it all. So I had $10,000 to spend, which is really, really awesome, because I bought a new iPad. As you guys can see, I'm recording off it right now, which is gonna be very useful when I get back at home, because as some of you guys may know, I do stream off an iMac, and well, it just so happens that Apple products have this like continuity thing or something, so I could use this as another webcam. I can actually use my phone as a third webcam as well, so when I'm streaming, I can switch between 3 different camera angles, which is really cool and really awesome. So that is a huge plus. I also managed to buy a new mouse and a new keyboard, which I needed for work, because you know, I haven't been using a mechanical keyboard in a while and my mouse was kind of dying on me, so that was also very, very nice. But other than that, you know, there was the normal business stuff. You know, I did have to come here for work, of course, so I did meet a bunch of clients. We ate and we had dinner, we talked business and all that boring stuff. Yeah, whatever. Moving on, let's talk about PSO2 stuff, because that's what you guys are here for anyway. So I did manage to play a little bit of PSO2. I do have a laptop. My brother did lend me his gaming laptop. It does have a 3050 Ti on it. You know, not the most powerful machine ever, but more than good enough to play PSO2, which is really nice. But I did go to a PC bong instead to play PSO2, because I wanted a bigger screen, bigger monitor and everything. You guys may have seen the Twitter post that I posted on Twitter, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I did try the new limited time quest. I think the limited time quest is good, but I think a lot of people are misunderstanding the purpose of the limited time quest. I think the limited time quest is really good for solo players, people who don't play with streamers, and people who don't like to socialize or organize big farming groups, because the thing about the LTQ is you're able to farm for a lot of those notes, a lot of the Stia notes and the Alio notes, I believe. And so those are very useful because you need those to craft your dominas. And so it's very, very nice to just be able to run it, and it's relatively quick, you know, even though it is 24 players, and sometimes, especially on ship 4, it does take a while to get 24 players. But on ship 2, for example, on a populated ship, it's super quick. Like, you know, I queue up, I wait like 2 minutes, 3 minutes at most, and I've got a full party ready to go. We jump in, we're done in like 4 minutes, 5 minutes max. And once that's done, you know, we get all our loot and we hop back out. Now, unfortunately, the new weapons, the light Neo weapons, didn't drop at all when I ran it, which is a little bit worrying. You know, I heard a lot of people saying that, you know, it just doesn't exist, it just doesn't drop or something. So that does suck quite a bit. But the way that I see it is I run the LTQ to get all the notes in order to craft all the dominas, and then I use those dominas to craft the HAL finales, and then I use that for my endgame gear, or I sell that. So overall, I think it's not too bad. You know, you can still make a pretty penny as long as you know what you're farming for and what to craft in order to make money. So I don't think it's too bad. But other than the LTQ, I think everyone's more or less pretty much figured out how to run the Falz Aegis. I saw people completing in like 10 minutes, like sub 10 minutes. That's actually really nuts. For my really dedicated viewers out there, you guys may have noticed that I did upload a guide and then I took it down in like 6 hours, mainly because, well, that guide was extremely rushed. As you guys know, I didn't have a lot of time to record a bunch of backlog because I was kind of informed of this business trip like 4 days before it happened, so I didn't have time to prepare at all, really. So it was a very rushed video, and I felt like, you know, it was just garbage. So I was just like, scrap it. I just unlisted it, took it down, deleted it, and I'll make a proper guide when I do have the time, when I actually get back and have my proper setup and everything, and have enough time to actually sort out and actually edit and make everything look good. Because yeah, that video was pretty garbage, so I do apologize for that. But you know, it's taken down, so there's no misinformation or whatever going around. I do believe Renova made a really good video about it, so you guys can check him out if you are looking for a guide. I'll leave the link to his video in the description below because I believe his was pretty good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, I've just done a lot of shopping. I'll show you my hotel room, I guess. Yeah, let me do that. So over here is my hotel room. You can see that my desk is kind of a mess. I've got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I've got a golf bag over there, got a case of wine, got, you know, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good hotel room, you know, a lot of stuff over here. Main thing is the view though. Oh my God, look at this view. It's basically like the freaking view from Transformers. Like if you guys have seen the old Transformers, the one based in Hong Kong, the one with the super sellout one. Unfortunately, it is a little bit cloudy today, but this view is amazing. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the 16th when I'm back. Bye.